Just imagine this for a second. What would happen if, tomorrow, two of the most powerful militaries in the Middle East suddenly opened fire on each other? The world would be shaken instantly, and yes, I'm talking about Iran and Israel now. If you look at the map, you'll notice something strange. These two countries are actually very far apart. They do not share a border, and yet, they hate each other so intensely that they seem ready to destroy one another at any moment. Why is that? And more importantly, if a full-scale war really broke out, which side would have the upper hand? Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this Middle Eastern powder keg in the clearest and simplest way possible. First, let's make a quick comparison between our two fighters. In the left corner, we have Israel, a tiny country with just over 20,000 square kilometers of land and around 10 million people. Small as it may be, this Jewish state is known for its cutting-edge technology and an exceptionally strong survival instinct. In the right corner stands the giant, Iran. Its territory is around 80 times larger than Israel's, and its population is more than 8 times bigger. Iran is the heartland of Shia Islam, where ultimate authority does not lie with the president, but with Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. On one side, a Jewish state. On the other, an Islamic republic. But here's the part that most history books rarely emphasize. These two countries used to be close friends. Yes, very close. From the 1950s to the 1970s. Iran, under its pro-American monarchy, viewed Israel as a valuable strategic partner. Both countries were aligned with the United States, and they cooperated on everything from arms deals to agricultural development. But then everything shattered in 1979. That was the year the Islamic Revolution erupted in Iran. A new leadership came to power, and Israel was immediately removed from the list of allies and placed straight onto the list of top enemies. Iran declared that it did not recognize the legitimacy of Israel, arguing that the Jewish state had taken land from the Palestinian people, and from that point onward, even though Iran could not simply march troops across the border and attack Israel directly, it found another way. It chose proxy warfare, by backing armed groups, such as Hezbollah, right near Israel's borders. Iran was able to keep pressure on its rival without fighting face-to-face. Now, let's move on to the most exciting part. What happens if we put them on the military scale? If these two powers fought directly, who would actually be stronger? Round 1. Money. Israel wins this round by a wide margin. Every year, Israel spends around $23 billion on defense, plus another $4 billion in aid from its biggest supporter, the United States. Iran, crippled by sanctions, operates with a defense budget of only about $7 billion. Round 2. Weapons. Both countries are capable of producing weapons domestically, but Israel's arsenal is built around high-end technology. And most importantly, the world widely believes Israel possesses around 80 nuclear warheads, even though it has never officially confirmed it. But don't assume that means Iran is weak. Iran's trump card lies in geography. It has the ability to threaten the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important oil choke points in the world. If Iran ever managed to block that route, roughly a third of the world's oil flow could be disrupted, and that would send shockwaves through the connected economies of the United States, Europe, and far beyond. Round 3. Combat experience. This one is much closer. Israel has been fighting wars since 1948. And its military is battle-hardened, disciplined, and highly professional. But Iran is no amateur either. It has become a master of asymmetric warfare. and has spent decades managing proxy forces across the Middle East. Round 4. Allies. And this is where things become even more dangerous. If a real war breaks out, this would almost certainly not remain a one-in-one fight. If Israel calls for help, the United States could respond with overwhelming force, including aircraft carriers and regional military bases. Iran, meanwhile, has what many call the axis of resistance, a network stretching from Syria and Lebanon to Yemen, ready to launch missiles and create pressure across multiple fronts. And on the diplomatic stage, Iran could also receive quiet backing or strategic support from powers like Russia and China. So in the end, a clash between Iran and Israel would be far more than just another conflict. It would be a spark with the potential to set the entire region on fire. Israel has the money, the technology, and likely the nuclear edge. Iran has the numbers, the cheap missile stockpiles, and the ability to choke one of the world's most critical economic arteries. So after hearing all of that, what do you think would happen if tensions ever spiraled completely out of control? Drop your opinion in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this fast and simple breakdown, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep making more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.